the Liberia Football Association's video analyst course that started few months back, and today we are blessed to have the person that was in the camera with us to do it practically. So we quickly go to the program, but before we get to the program, let me recognize the presence of the president of the Liberia Football Association, Mr. Mustafa Al-Raji, the chairman for technical committee, Mr. Brown, Alvin Brown, member of the technical committee, Mr. Mabu Riches, the Secretary General of the Liberia Football Association, Mr. Emmett Creighton, the Deputy Secretary General of the Liberia Football Association, Mr. Mohammed Sharif, and of course our guest, the lecturer, Mr. Amsalu Fakedu Fantamo. He will speak more and you will know him when he gets on the platform. So these are dignitaries in our midst, along with our coaches. Let me recognize the presence of the national team coach, Mr. Thomas Kojo, who's also a participant. Quickly into the program. So good morning. The first on our agenda is moment of silence. So we'll observe moment of silence. Thank you very much. So we also have the technical director, Mr. Dogo Wiesen, who's also a participant, dual organizer. Next on the agenda is the welcome remarks done by the Secretary General of the Liberia Football Association, Mr. Creighton.
Mr. Mustafa Al-Raji, President of the Liberian Football Association, Mr. Alvin Brown, Chairman Technical, and also Executive Committee member, Mr. Mabu Riches, veteran, and also member of the Technical Development Committee, Mr. Deputy Secretary General, Mr. Mohammed Sharif, Mr. Fakadu, the Technical Director, Mr. Doko Wise, our course educator, Mr. Kesali Kane, participants, ladies and gentlemen. It takes me a pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the President and the Executive Committee of the Liberian Football Association to this all-important program. This event will mark a new beginning into our football history. We are asking you, as you come to this program, you put in all so that we will see it in reality. Ladies and gentlemen, once more, I'd like to welcome you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's already established. Please permit me to stay on the 16 protocol to do for you the overview. And of course, I'll be very brief in this overview, but it's good to know where we come from and where we are. We from the Education Department of the Liberia Football Association, we are here to propagate the vision of the Liberia Football Association, which is in line with sports development, football development. And it is upon us to make sure we flesh out programs wherever for the capacitation of our coaches so as to improve football in Liberia. And this is no politics. Sometimes we work with, sometimes it appears the pressure, but when you have leaders that want to see more, sometimes you feel you're doing, and they still come and ask more. They say, it appears to you like, but I mean, am I not doing anything? But it's because maybe they speak, they want to see more. So this video analyst course, when we were blessed to talk to Mr. Fontano by phone to organize this course, he agreed to do it by Zoom. And of course here, most of you participated in the first session, correct?
Yes.
All right. So you saw the importance of this course. So the president could not rest. He kept saying, when are we going to do the next course? In fact, when can the person in person come to do the course? So we were doing a lot of things. In fact, we're walking slow because every time he requested for it. All right. So this course was organized with the request and the vision of the president and the executive committee to see us doing more in this video analyst course. We are seeing in football trend, the new trend of football, you cannot go without video analyst. So the video analyst is so important to the extent that no coach today goes without having video analyst idea or knowledge. And if you don't, then you have to employ one. So if you do, it's also good to always have the technician in that idea. And that's the trend of the game. So we are very pleased to have Mr. Faton here today. And I cannot, rest without, talking about the technical director who could not rest, and every time he was there between the president and us and making sure that we do what is right to organize this course. This course, our expectation for this course was to have about 50 persons to do this course. And we can see the group. We are pretty, the number is quite impressive. We have coaches here that have lesson A, lesson B, lesson C. We have those coaches here attending this course. They are the coaches that we have, and in our belief, they are striving for more education, but I think they are doing well to make sure they present themselves whenever we have courses for their capacitation. So I want to say thank you, coaches, for attending the course. So having you here to do this course will go for 2 days, today and tomorrow. And the fact that the analyst himself is here, we will assess and do everything that required so as to have you certificated at the end of the course. So we will hope that you will start the course and end the course in good spirit. We will visit game site, our national league, and he said to me, preferably, if we have any of the coaches here that have their game, he would love to go to the game so that we analyze the game practically. So it means we will not only sit here, we will also go outside to watch the game, not only to watch it, but you will go with assignment. They will give assignment to you to either do the analysis on the defending or the attacking or whatever. So that assignment will be given. So it means that this course will be given in quality. So these are information about the course. Mr. President and member of the high table, we want to say thank you, and that's it. Thank you very much. So the next on the agenda will be remarks. So we'll call Mr. Ansalu himself to make remarks.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Mr. President and the Executive Committee. Thanks for the national team coach here, technical director, of course, Mr. Kisele. We've been working really hard to make this thing happen. I'm not prepared for this one, for initial speech, but I'm really prepared for the next one. So my goal, first of all, it's very an honor to be here with you guys to share my experience and my knowledge. That's what I have. I expect at the end of this course you'll learn something from me, and I learn a lot from you guys. We want to have a clear understanding of football and how we see it as a coaches. If I just show you a video, everyone can analyze or tell me this is a problem, this what happened, this what happened. But as a coach, if you are a head coach, how can you communicate and make it clear for your assistant coaches, for your coaching staff, for your video analysis, for your goalkeeper coach? Most importantly, how clear are you for your players? That's the most important part. If the players cannot understand what you want, if they don't know your role clearly, their role in the field, what you are asking them to do, how can they play for you? It's very difficult. So what I try to do today, I'll try to show you the basic principles, and I'll give you a lots of group work. We'll just work, because I don't want to just lecture you, because you have experience, I have experience, but at the end of the day, we'll have a common ground, how we see the game and what's important to analyze the game. If I am allowed to start the course, I can just like jump into that one later. Okay, so the first thing we do today, like I'll just like go over the schedule, then I'll hand the mic to Mr. Kesselin. The first thing we do, I'll introduce you. We analyze the Algeria game, the last game against Algeria. We'll see it because we played them twice. I'll show you both films, maybe like the highlight, and we'll discuss about that. And the good thing that head coach is here, if there is anything not clear for you, we can also ask him a question and just we can make it. Then I'll work on how to analyze opponents, how to analyze own team, then how to prepare. By analyzing opponents, you prepare for the next match. How can you prepare for the next match? Then in the afternoon, I'll try to cover the basic principles of all this analysis. Then we go watch a game. Half of you might watch on team performance. Half of you watch the opponent, and you prepare yourself for the next match based on what you see today. Let's say you're playing this team next week. How do you prepare your team to play next match? We'll do that. By tomorrow, I'll try to cover game day preparation. What do you analyze in the game day? How do you analyze it? And how do you present it? Then halftime talk. Of course, game we watch, all of us, we watch the game together. Halftime talk. Then after halftime, is there any change that we're gonna make in the second half? How do we analyze our performance in the second half? So the video part will be the supporting document for you to analyze the game.
Let you know that you have members of the technical working committee participating. You have Mr. Richards, you have the chairman himself, of course the technical director is here. So that is to tell you that we are not taking this course lightly. All right. So on the next on our agenda should be MYS, but we don't know whether they are coming. So we'll quickly jump to, not to waste our time, we'll call the president who will make the statement to declare this course officially open, with statement. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Mr. Abidjan Brown, Executive Committee, Secretary, the LFA Technical Department of the LFA, participants. I want to say a special thank you for and always contributing towards the development of football from the level of grassroots senior football level. Your vision and your ideology about football development is to ensure that Liberia becomes one on the continent and the rest of the world. And that's the reason why we continue to see you involved in football. We are hoping that many others out there can take upon them time to join hands with us in football or all other sports and help guide us and serve as advisors in leading the way for better sport development in the country. We also like to extend our thanks and appreciation to our facilitator who traveled away from the US, contribute to share knowledge. Thanks again to the FIFA for funds that we are using as subsidy to organize this course. As part of our promise and commitment to Liberians in and out, we took over and show all of you about football development. A key pillar in this platform, a pillar of football development, is about building capacities, strengthening all areas of our football. Without professional people, we're definitely go nowhere. And with all of these inputs and contributions, it's all geared towards making Liberia shine again. And in order to do that, we need to build the capacity of those who are trainable to a level where they can contribute towards transforming the lives of our young boys and young girls and make them better professionals over the period of years. We started with courses. One would think that we are boring you or we are creating more problems by bringing in these courses, but it's important. More knowledge gained will help develop and transform our football. And that's the reason why when we took over in 2018 and realized that since 2014, we have not gotten a lot of courses, we thought it was important to come with the physical fitness and conditioning courses that we launched for coaches in Liberia. We also went forward with the goalkeeping course that we also launched. Today, we are here doing in-person training for video analysis. It is not just about coming to participate in this course. It also requires the expertise and the improvement of the computer literacy skills. To become a video analyst, you cannot just do it by listening and moving forward. You have to utilize technology, using computers, analyzing other games that are online to become a better video analyst. I believe that the bulk of you in this hall will certainly do that and will follow suit and learn all that you can learn from the lead facilitator to ensure that we have the best and we have the value for money. We also want to urge you to encourage other colleagues and let us continue to embrace other expertise. In every country, when the knowledge is lacking, experts are brought on board to help develop, push, and grow whatsoever sector we need to grow. As Liberians, let us also take note that discrimination is wrong. Let us say no to discrimination. Or let us say no to individuals who try to discourage or question the Football Association from bringing in experts or expertise to develop and build a capacity. Today I'm proud and it's an evidence that bringing in experts with various kinds of knowledge is helping to make our football forward. I want to use this time to say a big thank you to the Ethiopian Football Federation, because today the first instructor who came and developed and identified coaches instructors came from Ethiopia. We have today another Ethiopian who came from the States, a video analyst, and they came to share his knowledge. We also have our women's coach, Coach Salam, who many of us in the country criticize, question for coming to Liberia. But I can tell you, with the coming of Salam, since 2014, Liberia was not able to finalize this document to conduct an A diploma course. As an elite instructor of CAF, she took upon a time and worked along the technical department, and Liberia has been satisfied to conduct the A diploma course, one of the few countries in Africa. It is all about collectivity, it's all about creating the balance that we have to embrace and continue to work. I'm urging some of you who have the vision to become instructors to open your arms, open your minds, work with these experts, gain the knowledge from them so you can become our instructors for the future. We also want to see Liberians going out there a few years from now to become video analyst courses outside of Liberia. We want to see you conducting A diploma courses, B diploma courses, C diploma courses. It starts now. The responsibility and the burden is on your heads, and you need to prove that yes, indeed, you can make that difference. We're going to be here at the LFA forever. We'll also be seated one day if we're invited and no longer in the LFA, seated like Mr. Richards today, and listening to others who've gained from what we put here. So we're urging all of you to put in your ask all of the questions to help us learn and give all of the information and knowledge that we need to gain from the expert that is here. Our A diploma course will be starting, I think, in 2 days, and the video analysis course is also going to be part of it. And I'm happy, thanks to Kesley and his team, thanks to the team of CAF, and I'm very, very certain those who register before the course will certainly make it. It's a long course, 4 modules, almost a year, but I'm happy that, yes, Liberia, through the work of the technical development committee, technical department, and the lead facilitator for the diploma course, Salam, along with all other coaches instructors in Liberia who contributed. We also want to extend our thanks to the government of Liberia. We will be hopeful that the government will continue or will increase its investment towards not just football, but increasing investment in sports development, in capacity building, creating opportunities for more Liberians to learn, to gain expertise, to share.
欢迎使用 JPN 音响蓝牙模式。
The bulk of you, or the few of you in Montserrat, is not just all part of Liberia. We want to have more coaches in the 15 counties developing our players from the grassroots level to the senior level. And this is the starting point.
蓝牙
I'm
已连
hoping
接。
that the knowledge you're going to gain from here today and tomorrow, you will also share with others who didn't have the opportunity to come here. Again, I want to say thank you, and by the power and authority vested in me as president of the Football Association, I want to officially declare this training open. Thank you.